This is a reading for Virgo for the month of July. So first of all, a good shuffle. And then you're going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So, first card is in the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time? And the card I get is the 7 of Cups reversed. So first of all, it shows a silhouette of you here, okay? So it does show that you've been in the dark around a situation, okay? I'm getting a lot of smoke and mirrors here and that the wool's been pulled over your eyes, okay? But since the card is reversed, it's like this clearing. Yeah, it's like you're able to see the bigger picture. You know, it's like at the moment you can't see the wood for the trees, but you step back, you see the bigger picture, you can gain more clarity, you can see what needs to be done. And what that implies is that someone's going to slip up here, you know, in the sense that you have your suspicions about somebody, but you're not quite sure. But it's this feeling of a whole can of worms which is going to open up, okay? Something comes out of the woodwork here which leaves you in no doubt, and then this smoke and these mirrors just clear, and then you just move away from this situation. I do sense you've got a lot on your plate, and you're trying to do too many things at the same time here, and you never get anything done. Okay, so there's a strong sense that once the dust settles, on many levels you can see what needs to be done, and that includes seeing this person for how they really are, but also about how to deal with your situations and issues, because I just sense you're going to grow in strength in the coming months. You have a choice to make here, okay, and you will make the right choice. So with the 9 of Cups reversed, I just get a lot of upset here. You know, it's a feeling that happiness turned to sadness and laughter turned to tears around matters of the heart. It's like you had it all and then it was taken away from you, okay? So you could well have been like in a marriage or long-term relationship, could well have been some type of cheating or trust issues here. And just your whole world was just turned upside down, okay? And this is like the aftermath at the moment, okay? But don't forget, the darkest hour is just before the dawn, and often you take one step back to leap 2 steps forward. So if I look back slightly, coming to the present, I've got the King of Swords reversed, and that's given me a masculine energy, but it could be male or female, just very, very negative, very cold, you know, very distant, you know, not giving you the certainty or the commitment which you desire. And I do sense it's been going on for quite a while here, okay? And it's also happening right now. So either in your thoughts, or they could be around you or not around you, in the sense of them being cold and distant, okay? So, it's all making you feel extremely emotional and very unhappy. Right, let's look more forward. Okay, it's interesting, we got 4 reversed cards here. We've got the 6 of Wands reversed as well. What that means is that the energies have been working against you rather than for you, okay? It's like you put a lot of time, a lot of effort into a situation and gotten a little back in return. In fact, the more you gave, the more they took. You know, you would expect things to come back in equal measure. But things will change, because you've been giving. You've been storing up so much for yourself, and you can't kind of sort of take it back, but you can receive it back. So all this time, all this effort will come back to you when you put yourself into this receiving mode. And I feel you're going to do that, because with the 6 of Wands reversed, the positive side is that you're going to lose the world to gain it. It's like you walk away from this person or this situation, and in doing so, you put yourself into receiving mode. So everything's going to come back to you in equal measure. And it's in a matter of 6 weeks' time here for you as well, because you come to realize there's nothing to go back to. They really are showing up for how they really are, okay? You've been giving them the benefit of the doubt too many times, and they go too far. So the next card is your hopes. Sorry, not your hopes, which is the Star card, which is a card all about hopes, okay, and also about your goals as well. You have this big wish here, you know, which is shown by the big star, and also the smaller stars as well, which is like your smaller wishes. But there's a lot of wastage, okay? It's like you're not getting exactly what you want here. you kind of get a mishmash of what you want. And that all comes about through this kind of sort of wastage here. So it's like you put out your good intentions to the universe, and then the next moment it's backed up with worry, fear, doubt, lack of belief, and it kind of cancels out your wish, or you kind of get kind of what you want, but not quite what you want. So there's a strong sense of the need to work on these doubts, these fears, these this lack of belief as well. And don't forget, it's not just during intention setting or during your prayers, it's during the day, your thoughts. So do watch your thoughts and try and focus more on what you want rather than what you don't want. I see a lot of wastage also around you. You could be wasting money, but also I see the spillage as well. You may experience a spillage, which is a sign from the universe. It's like a warning just to be more careful, just to be more efficient, watch your thoughts a lot more. Subconsciously, got the Ace of Swords here. Shows you feeling unsettled. There's a lot of frustrations around you. You're being pulled one way and then the other. So it could well be your heart has been saying it wants to go back, but your mind has been saying it wants to let go. But as I said, something's going to be revealed here, which leaves you in no doubt, okay? You have your suspicions, but they go too far. That's what I get here, okay? And then that enables your heart to also let go. So when your heart and your mind let go together, they work together, and anything is possible. And that's also shown by the Six of Wands reversed, which is a reminder that you must lose the world to gain it, which you're going to do. Yeah, so the advice here is shown by the Four of Pentacles reversed. Absolute confirmation about what I've been saying so far. It's saying you must lose the world to gain it. I've had that quite a few times, okay? Because at the moment, it's like you've been giving. Nothing changes. But the moment you let go, your heart and your mind work together, let go and move forward, you put yourself into that receiving mode. And don't forget, it's a bit like in the old days with a CB radio and a microphone. To talk, you have to press the button on the microphone, okay? And then you give. But to actually hear something back or to receive, you have to let go of the microphone, and then you would receive. Yeah, so it's the same kind of thing here. So once you let go, you start to put yourself into this receiving mode. Yeah, because with the Six of Cups reversed, it's kind of showing what's kind of sort of going on around you. It is very much this happiness to sadness, laughter turned to tears. It's like this shattered mirror, being broken into 1,000 pieces here. You've been badly let down. This is how you're feeling at the moment, okay? It's been very, very tough. It's been very difficult for you emotionally, okay? But as I said, you must lose the world to gain it. You've got 2 sixes, which is interesting, which is not an emergency, but it's urgent, okay? You come to realise it's time now just to change things, okay? You've been stuck in the same situation for too long. So your hopes and your fears is shown by the Judgment card reversed. Okay, I suppose you fear that things aren't going to change and things are going to remain stuck. But this is an interesting card because it takes me back to Prague about 3 years ago when I was in a cafe and I took out my tarot cards, as you do. And this woman saw me with the cards and she comes over and she has some cards as well. So we start giving each other a reading and, excuse me, and I get the Judgment card, okay? And she said it's all about acceptance. And I kind of sort of took it further. It's a bit like, if you like, 2 ships in the ocean. One of the ships is you and then the other ship is what you want. Once the sea calms and the ships can come together. So in the same way, once you accept the situation, the mind will settle, the emotions will settle. You start going towards what you want and what you want will start coming towards you. It's on the way. Yeah, it's on the way. The 3 of Cups is the outcome card. It's about happiness. It's about a celebration. Okay, you're going to be very, very happy with what develops here in the coming weeks and months. There's also could be a birthday or some kind of get-together coming up for you as well. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading.